we have war all the time, and I thank them for putting up with my bullshit. But there are also people looking back over the span of the 14 years since Hugh started it, without whom we simply could not have done this. And they are the legendary motherfuckers. So we're going to give out special awards to the legendary motherfuckers, our inspiration and the people with whom we could not have done this. So please, let's get some theme music for the legendary motherfuckers. We're going back in time to the very first Melbourne 40k tournament. Arcanicon is not the first. I walked into a scout hall, I think it was a scout hall, in 1994 and found new friends. I found terrain I'd never seen before. I found great armies. And I found something I love so much, I brought it to you, and then they came and helped me. Without Power Fist, there would be no Arcanicon. I demand a standing ovation for the grandfathers of Melbourne 40k, Mike Bantic and Ed Brock from Power Fist. Power Fist. And so I was hooked, and yeah, you can sit down, it might take a while, and decided to run my own event. It was serendipitous that just at that time Games Workshop developed the Rogue Trader tournament system, which balanced battle with sports, with army, with painting. And thus we have the formula which seems to have worked, because you fuckers are still here 14 years later. The Rogue Trader tournament system, I think, great respect from across the waters. The man who designed it is going to be accepted for him by Brogan and Clark, but we're posting this to Jarvis Johnson. I hope Jarvis is down with the whole motherfucker thing. Alright. Games Workshop then began to help us in a way that we could not have functioned without them, with amazing tournament support, with the 6x4s that we play on to this very day, hiring trucks to bring them to us. If you flame Games Workshop Victoria on the internet, you are a... Well, I was going to go worse. Because we love them, and we particularly love the Victorian hobby manager at the time. He's not here, we'll get it to him, Mr. Andrew Long. Legendary. Well, someone seems to have accepted that on Andrew's behalf. We'll get it to him. What then became exciting as the word spread that we were doing something right, and the barbarians arrived. They stormed across the border from South Australia, and the event grew bigger, the word spread through Wargamer. We love our interstate friends. They wear orange shirts, they're from Ponovic. There is one man that I think I really associate with the friendship and the generosity. He's having a 40k break, but we love and miss Mr. Stuart Williams. Tom, come down and get this on behalf of Stu. All right, now we're getting a little bit closer to home. We have amazing clubs in Victoria, and there is no doubt that the friendliest club with the most beautiful setting out in the near bush in Melbourne, they're out in Eltham. They are, it's not Monash, but you guys are pretty good too. But you don't hire trucks, you don't bring us 15 tables every year, you don't do it with your own petrol, you don't arrange from the bowling club to give us 60 trestle tables. Step up anytime, Monash. But legendary motherfuckers. Mr. Rob Crane from Grots, also Mr. Simon Tonkin. Rob Crane, come on, Rob Crane. All right. I've mentioned that in Victoria we have the best 40k in the world. We have set the standard. When our photos go live on the internet, people go nuts. At the European Team Championship, their terrain was shit because they did not have from Ringwood Mr. Rick McKay. But I know that I gave one on his way out to Dan Attrell. I made this one, but please thank every single last legendary motherfucker.